Alright, we calling up Harry Doremus for the interview. 2021 edition. Alright. Hello, Harry Doremus.
Hello.
So, first up,
Actually,
how you doing?
Doing good. Hold on, I'm gonna put on my very small tripod. That's crap.
You just ruined the set for Bike Race 4.
Nah, actually, I was just about to transition from a different set, so it doesn't matter.
So, today was Mother's Day. I hope you did something with your mom today.
Yeah, we had McDonald's.
It's the thought that counts, man. Alright, but yeah, so how are you doing? You doing good, yeah?
Yeah.
Epic. So, about a year ago, I interviewed you, and you said you had planned out all your channel to 2025. Is this still the case?
I don't really know how to describe it. I plan it to go far. I mean, I say like the nearest year for me, like 10 years from now. I don't know.
You plan to be doing this in 10 years as a side project. Do you really think you're going to be able to keep up with it after 10 whole years?
I mean, maybe not 10 years, maybe like 5.
No. Well, kind of. A lot of the things I talked about in that past interview are canceled or on hold or just back into idea stage.
Mm-hmm.
Because during the time, I was just very overwhelmed. I thought that I would be making all this stuff, but it's better to do it one by one.
Right. So what about Harry's Quest, the flagship of your channel? Do you plan, we already know this, but do you plan to make another?
Yeah, the sequel has been announced a while back. In fact, it was announced a week after Harry's Quest came out.
Right. So, why did you announce it so early?
Because it's basically going to come out in a whole year after Harry's Quest, and hopefully.
All right, that's good. So, who can we expect to be in this one?
So a lot of the characters. So, of course, Harry's going to return in Harry's Quest 2, of course. Officer Jax is going to return. Isaac, the voice actor for Isaac, he was planning to voice act in this, but he wasn't able to. So for the rest of the movie, Isaac, yeah, he's just going to stay silent for the rest for the movie.
You didn't find any
Won't show
replacement?
No. There will be a couple surprising returns, but I won't say anything about those.
No spoilers?
No spoilers. No.
Nothing at all. Even just a little hint.
Let's just say he was a very minor character in Harry's Quest. He talked, but he didn't have. It wasn't a very big role.
All right. I see you're undercover a little bit. You can't really share that much, but that's all right. So I think we're all looking forward to your next project. What would that be?
The next project coming very soon. Hopefully the release date for its Bike Race 4 Grand Prix. That is hopefully coming out on May 16th, 2021.
All right, we're all looking forward to that.
A whole week from today.
What can we expect from this new bike race?
It's definitely going to be much longer than all the previous bike races. There will be a full cast. There's actually going to be talking in it, because in the first bike race there was a little bit of talking. In the second bike race there was a little more talking. Then in Bike Race 3 no one talked at all. Then Bike Race 4 is going to be a full cast of characters, and it's going to be the most story driven, as I once said.
Any familiar faces we can see along the way from Harry's Quest in this new bike race?
No, there will be no Harry's Quest cameos.
No cameos.
I don't really plan to tease Harry's Quest 2 and projects not related to Harry's Quest 2.
So, I asked this last year, and you answered it pretty well, so I'm going to ask it again. Where do you see your channel going in the next 10 years?
Well, I don't really see my channel going that far.
All right, so you've kind of drawn back a little bit on your expectations.
Yeah, I've drawn back a little. When I was a whole year ago, I always thought that Harry's Quest was going to be this thing that would never end, like the MCU. But now I'm seeing an end. I'm seeing an end.
With
But
this,
it won't be. It's not like very soon. It still has a couple more years ahead until the Harry's Quest series ends.
so we can expect a third movie in the trilogy.
I mean, yeah, it's a trilogy. Of course, there's going to be 3 films in it.
What about a fourth?
Well, I don't want to say anything yet, but no, there is not going to be a Harry's Quest 4, or at least it won't be titled Harry's Quest 4, but there will be future films in the Harry's Quest universe that will be after Harry's Quest 3. Or just after the trilogy.
That is good news.
It'll be more like a trilogy sequel.
Now,
Yeah.
a year ago, I remember I also asked you about your book you're writing, Ghost Hunters.
Yes. So, I think I already told you this a while back, but Ghost Hunters is not going to have any sequels. It's just going to stick with Ghost Hunters the Underworld. Now, Chapter 1 is a little bit done. Just like this much. And it's been on hold for a while now. I'm planning to get back and basically I have a friend I sent a little preview of part of the story that I haven't really written yet, but it's basically a little summary of what happens in that scene of the book. I have a full story for the book, but I just haven't written it yet.
Would you like to tell us a little bit what that story might be about? Can we figure that out yet, or?
Well, not really. Okay, so it's about this group of kids that go out and they find a secret thing underground, basically like a very old tomb, and they find a sword inside the tomb that has the power to basically kill spirits, evil spirits, which gives it the name Ghost Hunters. And that sword is one of 3 that have been given this spell to kill spirits.
What are your inspirations behind this story? Where did you take your inspirations from?
I'd say like Harry Potter or Lord of the Rings, but it will take place in modern time.
Interesting. So, we gonna expect smartphones, or?
Yeah, yes, stuff like that.
That'll be interesting twist. I don't think most producers nowadays do that. They usually try to get rid of the phone out of their story, you know?
But I really think that people should just give a chance for the modern days to make a story.
So when can we expect that to be released?
I have no idea.
Any time in the next few years, possibly?
It really depends. Ghost Hunters is more of I wouldn't say hobby or a passion project, but just more of a. If I get motivated to continue on with it, I will continue on it. But I wouldn't expect any release date. And heck, I don't even know how I'm gonna release it to the public. I mean, I thought of like making it as an audiobook on my second channel, but I've had second thoughts. I'd rather prefer people reading it on their own.
So is this something you might release on like some fan fiction form or something, or?
Well, I wouldn't say stuff like web comics or not. That's maybe like I mean, I don't really know how to do that, how to put it on the internet publicly, but maybe making it as a actual book. Like I said, my friend, I think he probably knows how to publish book. He's actually working on publishing a book called Washington. He actually gave me a full, I wouldn't say like a draft of the book.
That's
like
really
it has
cool.
has the full story, but it's like written on in a notebook.
So you're planning on actually publishing your own book?
I mean, I don't know right now, but maybe in the near future I'll try.
So we could possibly, if you get this project done, we could buy this book online somehow.
Maybe. It really depends what the future holds.
All right, so another question I asked about a year ago was about you leaked a cat's purpose. Now, I know you've discussed a little bit about it, but what can you tell us for the audience who hasn't heard about it?
It's canceled. Originally, it was just an idea, and I made the mistake of talking about it early. That was a mistake. People always thought that you always thought that it was actually going to be a thing, and it was always just an idea.
So
of course, it was inspired. Of course, it was inspired by the amazing movie A Dog's, its predecessor, and Dog's Journey.
So you never actually wrote anything. All you did was release that one little picture of it.
To be honest, I just want to forget that.
What are your opinions on your biggest fans, your stans?
Of course, like you and James and all the Frenches are like my biggest. I'm just guessing, probably my biggest fans, but I do have some fans like Yobro, person named Lego Legacy Productions. They're cool. They really know. They really stick to. I don't really know how to explain it, but basically, they know all my characters, and other people like, oh, so that person is hitting that person. They actually know the names of every character.
Right. So, do you plan on giving us any more sneak peeks during this interview of the new Harry's Quest or the new bike race project?
I mean, I didn't have anything planned for this. But
right.
what I will say is, expect something other than Bike Race 4. Expect something else coming as well.
So, do you have anything else you want to add? Any other spoilers or anything else you want to mention before we go?
No.
That was easy. That was quick. That was easy.
Yeah.
All right, guys, you have watched the early 2021 interview with the Christian Bros. Go subscribe to both their guys' channels. Hope you guys enjoyed the interview. Definitely check out Harry's Quest if you haven't seen it already. Also, check out some of ODmation's longer projects.
Yeah, he's actually working on another project. One of Us.
But then again, we can't complain on ODmation short projects if we don't talk about Christian Bro's Roblox videos. So let's not get into that right now. Thank you guys for watching this boring interview. Hopefully,
I still got a private one of my Roblox videos, the defeating Guest 666 and Guest World.
Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed the interview with the Mr. Christian Bros, as we call him now. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.